Good evening, Lancer fans, and thank you for watching LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, and I am joined, as always, by Kevin Colon. We have a great matchup for you tonight in boys basketball between the Lawrence High Lancers and the Andover High Golden Warriors. Tonight is senior night here at Lawrence High. And Kevin, what can you tell us about tonight's game?
Today is a very important game for Lawrence. They need 3 more wins to make the playoffs. Their current record is 7-8. And tonight they will be going against one of the strongest teams in the state, Andover, with a record of 13-3. Lawrence won their last game against Methuen, 76-72. Andover has won their last 3 games. And tonight you would want to watch out for 2 players. From Lawrence, the junior, Dante Neal, who scored 22 points last Friday against Methuen. And on Andover's side, you would want to watch out for David Garibaldi, who scored 23 points against North Andover last Friday.
Thanks, Kevin, and thank you for joining us here on LPS-TV for this special presentation of Senior Night for the boys basketball team. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups.
Do you know what bullying is?
An evoke of an emotion that hurts.
Offensive words that make me question myself.
Jokes that put me down all the time. Electronic expressions that get everybody involved. Facebook, MySpace, YouTube.
If you do this, stop.
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 Stop. If you see it,
Don't feed into it.
if you are a victim,
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Stop. Speak up. Be the solution.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. My name is Jay Oza, and I am joined by Kevin Colon. Tonight, the Andover High Golden Warriors are in town on Lawrence's senior night. Kevin, we have a couple interesting teams in town. What do you think about this Andover High team? They only have 4 seniors.
Yeah, they're really young, and like one of their top players is junior. So next year they could be a serious threat.
I think I would call them a serious threat already with their 13-3 record.
Yes, definitely, because like one of the strongest teams in the state. Like, I think they're already in the playoffs, pretty much.
Yes, they've definitely clinched their playoff berth. Meanwhile, the Lancers have a 7-8 record. Tonight is a must-win game for the Lancers here on their senior night. This is the 3rd meeting between these 2 teams this season. Andover picked up the first 2 back in December and January. The Lancers looking to return the favor, and we're just about ready here for tip-off. For the Lancers, it's going to be Franziel Reyes, number 34, to tip things off against number 33, Connor Marinder for Andover. And senior night is underway here in Lawrence, and it's number 22, David Garibaldi. Expect to hear that name a lot tonight. He's got the ball for Andover. He passes it off to E.J. Perry IV, number 4. Passed inside to Garibaldi, and just like that, the Golden Warriors have a 2-point lead. Here's Dante Neal for the Lancers, passes it out to Julio Vicente, number 23. Vicente guarded by Garibaldi. Vicente, pass to Enriquez, is stolen by Perry. Perry to Garibaldi. Garibaldi is guarded by Vicente. Garibaldi, number 22, handling the ball for Andover. He passes over to E.J. Perry IV. Perry, guarded by Neal, kicked out. Here's the center. Back out to Garibaldi. Garibaldi drives in with the right hand, passes, but it's stolen by Andy Enriquez. And now it's Kevin Fabian, number 10, in the corner to Dante Neal. Shoots it, no good. Rebound to Enriquez, puts up the rebound, air ball, rebound Perry. Perry brings it up, he's guarded by Dante Neal. E.J. Perry, number 4, to the basket, no good. Rebound, Reyes. Reyes passes to number 15, Dante Neal, who has emerged as the superstar for the Lancers. Number 15, Dante Neal, the junior, passes to Fabian for 3. No good. It rims out. Rebound, Perry. Here comes E.J. Perry. He's going to be guarded by Andy Enriquez. An outside shot there is no good by Connor Marinder. Rebound Enriquez, pass to Vicente, number 23. Vicente goes to the bucket, gets 2 off the glass, and we have a tie game as number 12, Andy Enriquez, ties things up with a nice layup. This is John Piscaretta, who passes it off to Giribaldi. Giribaldi inside to O'Connell. That's number 11, Ryan O'Connell. Now corner shot from Perry is money. E.J. Perry, number 4 for Andover. Fabian looking to answer. Here's Vicente. Vicente to Neal. Neal inside, off the glass. He gets 2. Dante Neal making it look easy there on the glass. Andover with an early 1-point lead. Once again, thank you for joining us on LPS Media. It is senior night for the Lancers. Here's Marinder, number 33. Pass to the baseline. Piscaretta passes inside to Giribaldi for the easy 2. David Giribaldi is making his presence felt here early on. Vicente looking to answer into the paint, has it stripped by Giribaldi, and here comes Giribaldi all the way coast to coast, and that is going to be a foul against the Lancers. On the shot, foul will go against Kevin Fabian, number 10. That's his first personal. Giribaldi at the line, trying to extend the early 3-point lead for Andover. First free throw is good. It's 8-4 Golden Warriors in front here in the early going. 5:05 left in the first period. Last time these two teams met was back on January 5th. Andover won that game 56-52. It was a close one. Here come the Lancers, and Dante Neal going straight to the basket. Almost loses the handle, finds Enriquez inside. One dribble, left hand, good. Andy Enriquez, number 12, puts it in with the left hand. That one goes out of bounds in front of the Andover bench and head coach David Fazio. And Marinder will inbound here. He finds Pisacreta. Pisacreta guarded by Fabian. Good defense. Here's Perry. Perry, number 4, guarded by Neal. Perry with the right hand, kicks it out. Marinder for 2. Connor Marinder with the bucket there. Fabian for 3, no good. He gets rim on that one. 11-6 Andover. Pisacreta, number 5, to Giribaldi. 3 ball for Perry, no good. Rebound Reyes. Reyes to Vicente. Number 23, Julio Vicente. Lawrence point guard passes to Dante Neal. Neal to Junior, looking for some help. He passes to Fabian in the corner, inside to Vicente. Can't finish the play, but he draws the foul. And Julio Vicente, number 23, will head to the line. Foul will go against the center, Connor Marinder, number 33. That's his first personal. Julio Vicente scored only 3 points the last time these two teams met back on January 5th. He's on the board here tonight, making it 11-7 in favor of Andover.
It's his third shot. His third point this game so far.
Thanks, Kev. Vicente already reaching his total from January 5th. And there's 4. 11-8 in favor of the Golden Warriors. Pisacreta guarded well by Vicente. Pisacreta looking to pass. He goes inside, finds his man, Ben Brown. Ben Brown inside to Giribaldi. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, Dante Neal. Neal with it to the corner. Fabian for 3, short, way short. Rebound, Giribaldi. Giribaldi brings it up all the way, coast to coast. Can't finish the shot, but he draws the foul. Giribaldi getting rewarded for his aggressive play early on, and he's going to go to the line once again.
Yeah, we shouldn't give him like a chance at that because he seems like a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yes, he made his first two. Franziel Reyes, number 34, the center, picks up his first personal foul for the Lancers, second team foul. And the Warriors are up 12-8 here in the first quarter with 3:29 left. Garibaldi will try to extend the lead out to 5, and he can't. He front rims it. Rebound Reyes. Reyes gives to Dante Neal. Neal bringing the ball up for a change. Neal going left. He finds his way into the paint, loses the handle, kicks it out. Vicente pulls up off the glass for a nice 2 points. Julio Vicente. 12-10, Andover in the lead. Lawrence trying to pull off the upset to keep their season alive. Garibaldi inside. Nice play by Garibaldi to get 2 on the reverse. 14-10, Andover. Vicente pass to Neal now. Neal inside to Reyes. Reyes in traffic, puts it up, blocked. Partially blocked there by Andover. And here comes Pisacreta. He's guarded by number 10, Fabian. Pisacreta to Garibaldi. Garibaldi up for 3, and it's good in the face of Julio Vicente. 17-10 Andover. And here comes Fabian who pulls up. He makes the jumper, and he got pushed in the chest as he made that shot. No foul called, but Fabian gets 2 there, and it's 17-12 with 2:22 remaining in the first period. Kevin, any comments on the early going? Who do we have for point leaders?
For Andover, David Garibaldi with already 12 points on the board.
Goodness.
He's a pretty good scorer.
Absolutely. He's got 12 out of the 17 on the board for Andover.
And our leading scorer tonight will be Vicente. Julio Vicente.
Vicente, yep,
with
he's
6.
got 6 on the night. Lawrence's last game was Friday night at Methuen, and the Lawrence Lancers picked up the win in that one by the score of 76-72. In that game, the leading scorer was, surprise, surprise, Dante Neal with 22 points. Franziel Reyes ended up with 15 in that game. Kevin Fabian put in 11, picking up 2 3-pointers along the way. And that was a huge win for the Lancers. It kept their season alive. They need 3 wins in the remainder of their season to make the playoffs. If they lose tonight, that's pretty much it for their playoff hopes. But regardless of the result, the Lancers will play on Friday night at Lowell. Valentine's Day game, 7 p.m., down 495 in Lowell.
Can you smell the love in the air?
There will be no love between the Red Raiders and Lancers during that game, regardless of the result here tonight. Even if the Lancers lose, I'm sure they'll be very competitive on Friday. Here come the Golden Warriors. Here's Merinder with a pass to Brown. Brown here is inside, back to Merinder. Outside to Pisacreta, number 5. Pisacreta going into the paint. He passes to Merinder, and that's a great play by Merinder to get 2 inside. 19-12 Andover. Vicente pass to Fabian, fakes the 3, back to Vicente, and he lost it. Tried to save it, but he went back court. Good thing he didn't save it, because Pisacreta, number 5, would have had an easy breakaway. First quarter winding down here. $1:49 left on the clock here in the first. Lancers are down 19-12. Once again, they're fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. Here on senior night. Here is Garibaldi inside to Merinder. Merinder puts it up. He's stripped by Acevedo, and we're going to have a tie-up between Andy Enriquez and Connor Merinder. It's going to be Lawrence ball based on the possession arrow. Enriquez getting a little bit of a warning there as things got chippy underneath. 1:37 left in the first now. Julio Vicente, number 23, will bring it up for the Lancers. And now it's Fabian who passes to Enriquez. Vicente gets it back. Vicente calling out the play. He goes to his right, finds Fabian. Fabian, long 3, short. Rebound Andover. Andover brings it back up with Pisacreta. Pisacreta back out, and Lawrence defense is picking it up here.
Well,
Defense,
they have to.
absolutely. Defense at the top of the key by Fabian. Number 22, Acevedo into the game for Lawrence. Here's Pisacreta, number 5. He passes to Brown. Brown loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lawrence ball. That's going to fire up the crowd here. Good crowd on hand for senior night. Number 22 inbounds it for Lawrence. That's Carlos Acevedo in the game. Fabian, number 10 on the right-hand side, looking to pass. He's picked up his dribble. He gets it to Enriquez. Enriquez to Fabian. Fabian over to Brian Morales, number 11, back to Fabian. Fabian with 9 on the shot clock. Lawrence is going to have to hurry here. Vicente thought about the 3. He's doubled inside to Enriquez, puts up the shot, and he gets 2. Andy Enriquez, nice job under pressure with the shot clock winding down. Here is Pisacreta. Pisacreta, number 5. Guarded by Fabian. 10 seconds left in the first. Pisacreta straight to the basket. Passes it off to Brown. Brown gets 2. Ben Brown receives a great pass. And he finishes the play. Vicente for 3 at the buzzer, and he's got it! Off the glass! Julio Vicente beats the buzzer for 3. Goodness, that's going to keep it close here at Lawrence High at the end of the first quarter. 21 for Andover, 17 for Lawrence. Leading the way for the Lancers in the first quarter, Julio Vicente picked up 9 points. Andy Enriquez picked up 4. Fabian had 2. Leading the way in rebounds, Franziel Reyes with 3. And on the Andover side, we've got David Giribaldi, number 22, who has 12 points on the night. Connor Marinder, number 33, has 4 points. E.J. Perry has a 3, and Ben Brown has 2. Big thanks to Kevin Colon for keeping stats on both teams. Kevin, what do you think about Julio Vicente and his ability to beat the buzzer?
It's crazy. Like the other night, I believe he just threw the ball and I think the net likes him.
The net must love him.
Oh yeah, just to be like, wow. It's really impressive how he can just shoot threes like that under pressure, last second.
If you want to check out another Julio Vicente buzzer beater, you can check out the other videos on our YouTube channel. Find the Drake It game from Friday, January 31st, in which Lawrence won 90-69. Fast forward to the end of the third quarter, and you'll find Julio Vicente swishing home a 3-pointer. It's going to be number 11, Ryan O'Connell, to inbound here for Andover. He finds Perry. Number 4, E.J. Perry, the 4th, is guarded by Neal. Pass to Giribaldi. Giribaldi to Marinder. Marinder to Perry. Vicente gets the steal from Perry, and here comes Julio to Dante Neal. Neal loses it, and Lawrence manages to save it. Morales to Vicente. Vicente to Neal. Here's Dante Neal into the paint. Neal has it taken away by Connor Marinder. No foul there underneath. E.J. Perry, the 4th, goes into the paint, coast to coast, no good. Rebound Acevedo, number 22. Here is Dante Neal, number 15, inside to Vicente. He took a step with it. The original call was a traveling violation, but the referees are going to talk things over here. Indeed, it was a travel on Lawrence. 21-17 early in the second period. 7:16 left to go in the first half, and here's E.J. Perry. E.J. Perry, the 4th, number 4, passes to Giribaldi. Giribaldi working on Enriquez, pass inside to Marinder. Marinder outside to Brown. Brown back to Marinder. Vicente going for the steal, but Vicente got called for the foul. Julio Vicente, number 23, picks up his first personal, 3rd team foul. Kev, we don't want to see Lawrence in foul trouble, do we? Especially in such a big game.
Definitely. With David, I mess up his last name every time.
Garibaldi,
Yes, but him.
who misses the 3 as he gets fouled.
Yeah, but he has a great free throw on. I think he's 4 for 4.
It's 4 for 4 on the night. No, 3 for 4. He
Oh.
did miss one. He front rimmed one.
Well, that's still like 3 and 4. It's not bad.
Garibaldi has 12 tonight. That foul is going to go on number 11, Brian Morales of the Lancers. Morales is one of the 7 seniors that are being honored here tonight at Lawrence High. And Garibaldi makes 1 of 2. He's got 1 more at the line. 5-point lead for the Golden Warriors. Franziel Reyes comes back into the game. Brian Morales comes out. Garibaldi makes 2 of 3 from the line. Andover is up 23-17, just under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Good defense here from Garibaldi on Vicente. That one's tipped away, out of bounds, off of Lawrence. Fabian knocked it out of bounds by accident. It's going to be Andover ball. Bad turnover for the Lancers. They're down by 6, and Andover has it with 6:50 left in the half. Here comes Pisacreta. Number 5, Pisacreta, pass to Garibaldi. Garibaldi, pass to Perry. E.J. Perry for the Warriors. Pick set by Marinder. Marinder gets it. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound Lawrence. Here come the Lancers. Number 10, Fabian. Pass to number 24. Back to Dante Neal. Here's Neal with it. Neal inside, kicks it out. Long 3 is no good by Leonel Figueroa. Had the Lancer fans on his feet when he put that one up from way downtown. Garibaldi inside, front rims it. Nice rebound by Dante Neal. He passes to Fabian. Fabian out to Vicente. 4-3. Rims out. Figueroa, nice rebound. And he puts it home for 2. Number 24, Leonel Figueroa, with a good rebound and 2 points off the bench. Here's Pisacreta, finds his way inside for 2 with the left hand off the glass. And just like that, Andover is able to answer. Here's Dante Neal. Neal kicks it. Figueroa to Vicente. Back to Figueroa for 3. No good. Rebound Franziel Reyes. And he cleans up the garbage to pick up 2. Rebound and a pair for Franziel Reyes, number 34, the big man. 25-21, Andover in front, but Lawrence hanging tight against one of the best teams in the state. 3 ball for Garibaldi, and he made it look easy. David Garibaldi, goodness me, 28-21, and any momentum that Lawrence got after a couple of good offensive trips was just stolen by Garibaldi, and what was a once loud and boisterous crowd has gotten a little bit silenced after Garibaldi made that 3. 17 points in the first half for David Garibaldi. My goodness, 17 out of the 28 points coming from that junior. It is 28-21 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half. The last time that these two teams met, Garibaldi put up only 11 points on January 5th in a 56-52 win by the Golden Warriors. The first time that these two teams met earlier in the season was back on December 21st, and in that game, Garibaldi put up 19. Lawrence lost that game 56-47. Kevin Fabian had 15 points to lead the Lancers back in late December. Lancers 0-2 against the Golden Warriors this year. They will need to reverse that trend if they want to make the MIAA playoffs. A loss here tonight would end their playoff hopes. A win, though, would be a huge upset against the 13-3 Golden Warriors. Here come the Lancers and Julio Vicente, number 23. Kicks it back out to Figueroa. Figueroa puts up the shot and he draws the foul. Good job by Figueroa. Wasn't exactly great shot selection, but he draws the foul. That is the second team foul for Andover. It's going to be the first personal foul on number 32, Jonathan Rodriguez of Andover. Figueroa knocks down the first free throw to make it 28-22. .449 remaining in the first half. Lancers down 6. Now they're only down 5. Here's Pisacreta, who's been doing the majority of the point guard duties for Andover. He passes to Perry. Perry inside to Garibaldi. And we have what looks like a ticky-tack foul underneath. Lawrence's 5th team foul. And number 23, Julio Vicente, is going to be called for a hand check underneath. That's going to be Vicente's 2nd foul of the evening. Foul was on the floor, so no shots coming up for Garibaldi. It'll be E.J. Perry, number 4, underneath to inbound. He's got a pass to Garibaldi, and just like that, Garibaldi killing the Lawrence momentum by draining a 3. Garibaldi picks up the steal against Dante Neal. Neal trying to get it back. It's going to go out of bounds. Lawrence ball is the call here. Lawrence ball is the call. Pisacreta does not like the call, and he's going to complain to the ref. To no avail. Andy Enriquez, number 12, inbounds it to Dante Neal. Decent game so far here for the Lancers, but they have been a little bit sloppy with the turnovers. Neal passes inside, risky pass gets stolen by Perry. Perry brings it up, guarded by Neal. He slips and falls. No call there for the travel. It'll be a jump ball in Lawrence possession. That play happened about 10 feet in front of me. Looked like a travel there by number 4, E.J. Perry, who slipped as he was running up the floor. Here comes Dante Neal. That's going to be a foul called against E.J. Perry, block and foul. Dante Neal able to draw that foul. That's Perry's 1st foul on the night. 3rd team foul for the Warriors. 31-23 the score here. Lancers down by 8. Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Dante Neal passed to Figueroa for 3, and it's good! Leonel Figueroa drains it from downtown. Lancers down 5. And let's see if they can play some D to hang on to this momentum. Garibaldi thought about the 3. He takes it, no good. Figueroa the rebound. Fabian up the right-hand side. Fabian double teamed. He gives it to Neal. Dante Neal inside to Reyes. Reyes far from the basket. Gets in closer off the glass. No good. Rebound is going to be out of bounds off Connor Marinder. It'll stay Lawrence ball, and they're going to get a fresh 30-second shot clock. Lancers down 5. Here's Reyes. Reyes pass to Figueroa. Another 3. No good. Connor Marinder the rebound. Long pass up. And the shot is blocked by Figueroa. What a block. Kevin Fabian up the other way. Fabian to Neal. Thought about the 3. He's going to try and wheel and deal on Pisacreta. Pulls up. No good. Rebound underneath. Out of bounds. Off of Connor Marinder. It'll stay Lawrence ball. And once again, the Lancers have a fresh 30-second shot clock. Franziel Reyes is going to come out of the game in favor of number 22, Carlos Acevedo. And Acevedo will get the ball right away. He passes to Neal. Neal goes to the right hand, goes inside, and Neal draws the foul. No shot, but Neal draws the 4th team foul against the Golden Warriors. That foul is going to go against number 2, Ben Brown, his first personal. Inbound to Dante Neal, number 15. Dante Neal, the junior. Lawrence down 5. He passes inside to Enriquez. Enriquez, bad pass. Andover with it. Long pass is no good. Number 2, Ben Brown, could not handle it underneath, and he's guilty of hanging onto the ball out of bounds. Lancer ball after the Andover turnover. 31-26 in favor of the Golden Warriors. Neal having trouble bringing it up. He gives it to Fabian. Fabian to Figueroa. Figueroa inside. Can't get the roll. Rebound Marinder. Marinder gets fouled. Good call there underneath as Acevedo was harassing Connor Marinder, who picked up a nice rebound underneath. It's going to be Acevedo's first personal, 6th team foul. Andover the ball and a 5-point lead. Just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Here's David Giribaldi, who throws it away. Marinder tries to save it, but he gives it to Figueroa. Figueroa puts it up, draws the foul, can't finish it, but he's going to get to the line. Kevin, Leonel Figueroa is having a great game off the bench, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he has 7 points so far.
And 3 rebounds to go along with. It's going to be the 2nd personal foul on number 4, E.J. Perry. 5th team foul. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Figueroa, 8 points on the night after that free throw. Huge performance off the bench here in the first half. Lancers down 4 now, 31-27. Figueroa makes them both. 9 points on the night for Lionel Figueroa. Big time performance off the bench. The Lancers really need it. They're fighting to stay alive in the MIAA playoff hunt. Andover with the 13-3 record, they may already be thinking about the playoffs. They do have a 3-point lead and the ball here. Connor Marinder passes it off. Here's Pisacreta inside, back to Marinder. Marinder puts it up with the right hand, and he gets 2. Connor Marinder using his size underneath. 5-point lead for the Golden Warriors. Here's Leonel Figueroa once again, brings it in, out to Enriquez. Jump shot is good. Baseline jumper is money for number 12, Andy Enriquez. Back to a 3-point game. 33-30. Buck 15 left in the first half. Here's Pisacreta in with the left hand. Pisacreta trapped by Enriquez. Passes it to Perry. Perry inside, and he draws the foul, and he gets the layup. E.J. Perry the 4th, number 4, is at the line after putting in a nice layup, drawing the foul. Here's his chance at a 3-point play. Money on the free throw, and it's 36-30 with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining until the half. Kevin, would you call it a fast-paced first half?
Yeah, definitely. Already 30 points on the board, more or less. Well, more than less.
Dante Neal for the Lancers. Here he comes, number 15. Passes it to Figueroa. Less than a minute left in the first half. Figueroa back to Neal. Neal for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Giribaldi. Dante Neal going for the steal. Couldn't get it. And fouled in the process. Lawrence High fans, as you can hear, they do not like the call. Neal thought he had a clean steal, but instead he has his first personal foul. 8th team foul, and that means 1-1 for Andover. If he makes the first, he'll get another. Giribaldi does make the first. Few unpleasantries here between Dante Neal and David Giribaldi. The ref will warn them both to keep things civil. Giribaldi trying to make it an 8-point game, and he sure does. Dante Neal bringing it up for the Lancers. 40 seconds left in the first half. Lawrence down by 8. Neal to Figueroa, 4-3, no good. He front rims it. Giribaldi the rebound. He gets trapped by Figueroa and Enriquez. Here's Pisacreta, number 5, trying to bring it up. He's able to. Figueroa, good tough defense. Pisacreta, pass to Merinder. Merinder, here's Pisacreta once again, number 5. Pass to Giribaldi, puts up the 3, front rims it. Figueroa picks up the rebound. Figueroa to Neal, 5 seconds left. Neal to Figueroa, 4-3 before half. No good, Enriquez puts it up. Can't get it. Figueroa also tries to finish the play, but it wouldn't have counted anyways. And we go to the half with the score 38-30 in favor of the Andover High Golden Warriors. Once again, it is senior night here in Lawrence, and we'd like to just share with you a few first half statistics. For the Lancers, leading the way in terms of points is Leonel Figueroa with 9. And he is tied with Julio Vicente, who also has 9. Andy Enriquez, has 6. A pair for Franziel Reyes, a pair for Dante Neal, and a pair for Kevin Fabian. For the Golden Warriors, David Giribaldi has 22 points. E.J. Perry has 5, and Connor Merinder has 6. We would like to thank Kevin Colon for taking stats tonight. We are going to take a short break here for halftime at senior night at Lawrence High in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and we'll be right back with the start of the third quarter.
We're talking about breakfast. It's the best meal of the day.
The charge I get out of breakfast gets me going and keeps me on my way.
Give me some cereal. Add some milk in too.
Grab some eggs, fruit, or bacon, please. Breakfast at school is a breeze.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. I am Jay Oza, and I am joined by Kevin Colon. Tonight is senior night here at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The Lawrence Lancers are taking on the Andover High Golden Warriors on a special night in which we are honoring 7 seniors for Lawrence. Once again, those seniors are number 10, Kevin Fabian; number 11, Brian Morales; number 5, Luis Torres; number 44, Eric Bonilla; number 1, Carlos Padilla; number 14, Jonathan Paulino, who unfortunately is not playing tonight due to a minor injury. It's a tough break for Lawrence because he is a captain, big rebounder and scorer underneath. They are missing his presence in a game that is very important to the Lancers. Finally, number 33, Juan Cabrera, rounds out the 7th and final senior. Very important night for the Lancers, who need to win in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. And Kevin, what did you think of that first half? Lawrence was able to keep it close, down by 8.
Yeah, we definitely did. But we just need to somehow slow down David Garibaldi.
Indeed, Garibaldi finished the first half with 22 points. His point guard, number 5, Pisacreta, has the ball here. We're going to have an offensive foul underneath against Andover. Head coach David Fazio of the Warriors shaking his head in confusion. Referee's just ignoring him.
Well, that's what you got to do as a referee. You just
Yeah.
can't listen. You just can't listen to the crowd.
That's the first personal for Garibaldi, who goes for the steal on Vicente, almost gets it. Vicente, tough defense, goodness. Andover swarming. They end up with it. Underneath, Pisacreta traveled with it. No basket. 38-30 here early in the second half. 7:38 to go in the third quarter. Good crowd for Lawrence on hand, trying to see the Lancers come up with a huge upset against the 13-3 Andover High Golden Warriors. There's a big man, Franziel Reyes, who draws the foul underneath. No shot. Beg your pardon, there was a shot on the play. Or will we have an inbound play? Waiting for the call here from the refs. It was a shot, and the foul was on number 4, E.J. Perry IV. That's his third personal, second team foul. Reyes will try to bring the Lancers within 6. Air ball on the first free throw. Franziel Reyes scored 15 on Friday night against Methuen, one of his best games of the season. He's able to make 1 of 2, brings the Lancers to within 7. And here come the Golden Warriors. And John Pisacreta passes to Garibaldi. Garibaldi to O'Connell. O'Connell brings it up top. Here comes O'Connell, guarded by Enriquez. Ryan O'Connell to Merinder. Connor Merinder outside. Garibaldi for 3. No good. Rebound, Neal. Here comes Dante Neal, who had a quiet first half, and Dante Neal traveled with it.
No, double dribble.
Double dribbled with it. There you go. Pretty easy call up on the fast break. Here's John Pisacreta, guarded by Kevin Fabian, number 10. Pisacreta brings it up the right-hand side, and he carries the ball. Little sloppy here to start things off in the second half. Warriors up 38-31. 6:51 to go here in the third quarter.
The coach for Andover.
David Fazio is right in the ear of the official. Here's Vicente, good defense by Garibaldi. Garibaldi tips it out of bounds. Remains Lawrence ball. Dante Neal set to inbound. Neal not playing like himself here tonight. He's only got 2 points. He's got the ball. Reyes sets the pick. Neal looking to pass here. Bad pass. It's going to be stolen by Pisacreta. Looking for Vicente. Here comes Perry. Perry almost has it stolen, and he does. Here's Neal up the other way, stolen by Pisacreta. Marinder pass to Giribaldi. He's dangerous. He shoots the three, front rims it. Rebound Warriors. Marinder thought about the shot. Here's Giribaldi. Giribaldi working on Vicente, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Head coach Raymond Nunez is furious about the call. He falls to the ground in disbelief at that call. Would you say things are getting just a little bit heated here, Kev?
Oh yeah, the coaches themselves are just like incredibly angry with the refs right now.
Indeed, calls going against both coaches. There's another foul. Foul's going to be against number 22, David Giribaldi, I believe.
It is.
Indeed, it's going to be his second personal foul. And that can't be right, as the scoreboard is showing has changed the call. Foul is going to go against number 23 of the Lancers, Julio Vicente. Just like that, the refs changed the call. Vicente is out of the game with 4 fouls. Takes 5 to foul out, so Vicente is going to see a lot of the bench here in the second half, and that's very unfortunate for the Lancers. The refs are going to talk things over. Piece of Creta in their ears. We're going to have a timeout here as that foul goes against Vicente. 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Well, Vicente is tied with Figueroa with 9 points. They are both the leading scorers for Lawrence. And I'm pretty sure the coach doesn't want to get him out of that game.
Definitely, it would be pretty devastating at this point for Vicente to foul out of this game. He's got 4 fouls, so head coach Raymond Nunez is going to be very careful, keep him on the bench for now. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third period. The visiting Golden Warriors have a 38-31 lead here on senior night. Lawrence desperate for a win to stay alive in the playoff race. Connor Marinder inside, kicks it out. Here's Brown. Brown with the drive. He gets 2. Nice drive there by Ben Brown, number 2. Dante Neal, only 2 points on the night. He brings it to the basket and draws the foul. Lancer cheerleaders and Lancer crowd trying to get into it here with a Let's Go Lancers chant. Lancers are down by 9. Dante Neal trying to get himself involved here in this game. Lancers down by 9. He's only got 2 points on the night. Rims out the first free throw. That's not going to help. 5:44 to go here in the third period. Lancers need to keep things close. Once again, their playoff hopes are on the line. He misses them both, but we have a foul called underneath on number 2, Ben Brown. Going for the rebound, he was a little bit too aggressive. It's a violation, not a foul. So Neal will get to shoot the free throw again. And he makes it. So Neal makes 1 of 2. Again, that was not a foul on Brown. That was a free throw violation. 40-32. Andover leads with 5:35 left in the third quarter. Here's Brown passing to Pisacreta. Pisacreta passes it off. Marinder, baseline shot is money. Nothing but net on the baseline jumper by Connor Marinder. Neal gets it blocked. What a block by Marinder, but Lawrence gets it back. Can't see the call here. Tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Lawrence ball. 42-32, Golden Warriors with a 10-point lead. It looks like we're stopping to discuss every single foul or any call in general here. Fazio, the Andover head coach, talks to one ref as Nunez, the Lancer head coach, talks to the other. Here's Dante Neal. We're going to play some ball here in the third quarter. Figueroa with a long three comes up short. Ticky-tack foul called against Dante Neal over the back. He knew it was a foul. Just the slightest bit of contact gives Neal his second personal, third team foul. Marinder inbounds to Pisacreta. Pisacreta guarded closely by Dante Neal. Lancers down 10. They're going to need some defense. Here's O'Connell, number 11, to Marinder. Pisacreta looks inside and he throws it away. Stolen by Lawrence. Out of bounds. Lawrence ball. Sloppy play there by the Golden Warriors. Acevedo, number 22, into the game for the Lancers, and he's going to inbound. Gives it to Dante Neal. Neal desperately needs to get some offensive looks here. He's been a top scorer for the Lancers. Puts up the baseline shot off the mark. Reyes, the rebound, cleans up the garbage, and he gets 2 to bring the Lancers within 8. Kev, tell us about Franziel Reyes, his ability to pick up rebounds, but also put home those rebounds and get points off the glass.
Pretty good. He's great in the paint. Like, he can just get the ball and just do a nice little tap it in, pretty much. He has 5 points for the game so far.
5 points along with 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Yep, Franziel Reyes, as we said earlier, scored 15 for the Lancers on Friday night. One of his best games of the season, one of his best games as a Lancer, period, in his junior year.
But I want to say that his free throw shots aren't as strong as his shooting ability in the paint.
Definitely the classic Shaq syndrome, Dwight Howard syndrome, whatever you want to call it. Those big men need to work on their free throws as much as possible. He airballed one earlier.
Yeah, that didn't look pretty.
That was not pretty. He does have 5 points on the night to go with 5 rebounds.
So, yeah, he's, I believe, in the top 4 contributors for scores so far.
Leading the way for the Lancers, Leonel Figueroa and Julio Vicente still tied at 9. Not a whole lot of offense for the Lancers in this second half. They are down 42-34 with 4 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors ball. John Pisacreta, the point guard for the Golden Warriors, brings it up as he has all night. He's guarded by number 10, Kevin Fabian. Fabian playing good D here. Pisacreta goes to the left hand, trying to get away. Has it stripped underneath, but he draws the foul. Foul underneath is going to be against number 22, Carlos Acevedo. Picks up his third team foul off the bench, fourth on the team. Excuse me, third personal, fourth team foul. There we go. And it's John Pisacreta at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first. That makes it a 9-point game. Almost halfway through the third quarter here at Lawrence High on senior night. Big factor in this game, Jonathan Paulino, senior for the Lancers, is not in the lineup. That's definitely hurting the Lancers both offensively and defensively and on the glass. Pass up to Figueroa. Here's Figueroa. He's double teamed and he travels with it. The pressure from Pisacreta and Giribaldi got to Figueroa, the youngster, the sophomore. Here's Marinder into Pisacreta, and he's guarded by Brian Morales, number 11. Here's Giribaldi. Giribaldi, the star for the Warriors, airballs that runner. Figueroa, the rebound, brings it up himself, trying to go coast to coast. Off the glass, no. Reyes can't get the rebound. We have a tie-up. That tie-up came late. I blame the officials on that one. Things getting chippy underneath. The call was a tie-up, and it was the right call, but I think it came late. Lawrence retains the ball via the possession arrow. Kevin Fabian, number 10, will inbound it underneath. He gets it to Brian Morales, who passes to Dante Neal. Dante Neal, Fabian in the corner for three, no good. Lawrence needs all the offense they can get. Down by 10 in the third, trying to keep their season alive. Pisacreta working on Fabian. Pisacreta passes it off. Here's Perry. Outside jumper by Brown is good. Ben Brown, number 2, picks up 2. Here's Dante Neal. Over to Morales for 3, off the mark. Underneath, Franziel Reyes, the rebound, can't put it home. Neal had it, lost it, gets it back. Loses it again, no foul called. Oh my goodness, Giribaldi picks up the 2 underneath, but Dante Neal is injured. And there was a fight for the ball in which Dante Neal was fighting for it, couldn't come up with. And there was no foul called there against Andover, as I think clearly Dante Neal was thrown to the ground or pushed to the ground. Raymond Nunez looks at the referee, giving him the stare. And now he's talking to the other referee, trying to clarify things. And Raymond Nunez is telling the referees that they missed the call. Dante Neal, this is a huge blow for the Lancers. He is favoring his right leg. Right leg or ankle seems to have been injured on that last play. Raymond Nunez is done talking to the refs, signaling I'm done with you. There was a fight for the ball right at midcourt. Dante Neal hit the deck. No call against the Andover player in the fight for that rebound. Lawrence is going to be without one of their highest scorers. The other players are going to need to pick up the slack. And that one is stolen and saved by Pisacreta. Great play. Perry to the basket, can't come up with the 2. Brian Morales the rebound. Here's Brian Morales, pass to Figueroa. Figueroa inside, Acevedo doesn't get the 2, but he draws the foul. He's getting to the line. Carlos Acevedo, the youngster, number 22, will head to the line. Acevedo, one of 2 sophomores who get a lot of playing time for these Lancers. 48-34 with 2:27 left in the third period. Acevedo picks up the first. Lancers desperate for offense here. Defense holding it down the best they can. Acevedo, his second free throw is no good off the front rim. That's going to be a foul against Franziel Reyes. Too aggressive on the boards. The Lancers need to hold it together as things look like they're falling apart here in the third. Andover up by 13. And here come the Golden Warriors. Pisacreta working on Morales. Pisacreta pass to Brown. Brown passes it back to Pisacreta. Pisacreta to Giribaldi, never afraid to shoot. He passes to Brown. Brown trying to get it inside to Marinder. Partially blocked by Franziel Reyes, who tells Giribaldi, get that out of here. And Figueroa lost the handle. Giribaldi, the steal, goes to the basket, and he draws a foul. Giribaldi will find himself at the line. That's the 6th team foul on Lawrence. Second personal for number 10, Kevin Fabian. Giribaldi at the line, shooting 2. He's got 24 points on the night. Giribaldi makes the first. 49 for Andover, 35 for Lawrence. $1:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Lancers need to put some offense here together if they want to stay in this game. The 13-3 Andover Golden Warriors are taking control right now. Here's Morales. Morales out to Fabian. Fabian going to work on Garibaldi. Passes baseline. Morales for three. No good. Rebound Garibaldi. Garibaldi fast break for Andover. All the way into the paint. Pulls up off the glass for two. And that's David Garibaldi. 26 points on the night. Fabian pass to Figueroa. 4-3. Front rim. Garibaldi the rebound. Does this look similar, folks? Garibaldi didn't look like a travel from here. Stolen anyways. Fabian for three. Got it! Fabian keeping the Lancers season alive, and he gives the Lancer faithful something to cheer about with a minute left here in the third period. 14-point lead for the Golden Warriors. Lancers gonna need some D. Inside, Marinder puts it up. Foul on Franziel Reyes. Reyes with the height advantage over Marinder, but Marinder is able to get the call. 48.6 left in the third period. That's going to be the third personal on Reyes. 7th team foul on the Lancers. Raymond Nunez pleading his case with the referee. Connor Marinder, big contributor here tonight for the Golden Warriors. He's got 8 points. He's got 9 points. Subs come in. Andy Enriquez, number 12, coming into the game. Franziel Reyes coming out. $48.6 remaining here in the third. Lancers, as I said earlier, desperate for some offense. Defense doing their best to hold it down. Marinder makes the second free throw. 54-38 is our score. Here's Kevin Fabian, who's going to bring it up for the Lancers. Acevedo sets the pick. Fabian, Enriquez sets another pick. Fabian passes inside to Enriquez, and here's Acevedo. Great teamwork, great passing by the Lancers. Acevedo gets two. 54-40, Lancers down 14, 25 seconds left in the third. Garibaldi trying to answer, pulls up baseline, no good. Nice rebound by Andy Enriquez, passes to Fabian. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Enriquez. Enriquez passes it to Figueroa, and he tries to draw the foul, and he does. Good job by Leonel Figueroa, losing control underneath, but he puts it up. He draws the foul, and with 9 seconds left in the third period, Figueroa will have a pair of free throws. No, he won't. Foul was called on the floor. Third personal for Brown. 6th team foul. Fabian will inbound underneath to Enriquez. Sloppy pass, but he puts it up anyways. No good. Out of bounds off Andover. Lawrence keeps it with 4.3 left on the clock. Last shot for the Lancers. Figueroa puts up a prayer. No good. Rebound Acevedo puts in the rebound, but it's not going to count. We move to the fourth quarter in Lawrence on senior night with the season hanging in the balance. And the Lancers are down here, 54-40 against the 13-3 Andover High School Golden Warriors. Kevin, it's a long shot, but do the Lancers have the horses to get back into this thing, even with two of their best players, Jonathan Paulino, out of the game from the get-go, and Dante Neal, who was injured in that third period? What do you think?
Well, I think Figueroa and Julio Vicente are going to play a huge factor in this game, and hopefully they can keep it up. what they're doing. Kevin Fabian with his threes can definitely score a few more.
Indeed, he's got 5 points tonight.
And number 22, Carlos Acevedo. He's definitely a good contributor with not 4 though. 4.
Acevedo, 4 points off the bench, the sophomore. Once again, important to remind you, Jonathan Paulino, the senior captain, not playing tonight with an injury. Dante Neal, the star junior and leading scorer for the Lancers, also not playing tonight. At least, he was playing tonight. Was a non-factor through 3 quarters and then injured himself. Less of a limp there on the sideline, but we'll see if he gets back into this game. Lawrence needing a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're down 14. And we will begin the 4th quarter here on senior night. Garibaldi with the ball. Garibaldi with 27 points on the night. Stolen. Figueroa with it. He brings it up. Coast to coast. Puts it up. No foul called. Off the glass. No good. And here come the Warriors. 7:38 left. Pisacreta, number 5, the point guard, passes to O'Connell. O'Connell guarded well by Figueroa. O'Connell getting into the paint. He puts up the shot. Draws the foul. Makes the basket. And the Golden Warriors have a 16-point lead, with O'Connell at the line trying to make it a 17-point lead. That foul is going to go against Acevedo, his 4th personal, 8th team foul. And oh boy, look who's checking back into the game. It's number 15, Dante Neal, who seemed to have just twisted an ankle there in the 3rd quarter. It looked pretty bad at first glance. He's got a little bit of a limp, but he's going to tough it out here with the playoff hopes on the line for the Lancers. He's got the ball. Passes it to Vicente. Vicente tied for the team lead in points tonight. Figueroa to Fabian for 3. No good. Lancers pick up the rebound. It's Figueroa who passes to Neal inside. No good. Neal gets his own rebound. Fabian thought about the shot. Neal. Vicente for 3. No good. Rebound. Lancer ball. Neal had the rebound. Here's Figueroa, number 24, the sophomore. Figueroa to Neal. Neal to Fabian. Another 3, another miss. And it's going to stay Lawrence ball as that goes out of bounds off Brown, number 2. Ben Brown, number 2, knocked it out as he was trying to control the rebound. What was that, Kev? 0 for 3 on threes on that possession, I believe?
Yeah. A lot of missed threes.
And here's a 4th 3, no good. Figueroa, what a rebound. No call as Figueroa hit the deck and Garibaldi gets 2 the other end. Figueroa with a great rebound. He got fouled, there was no call. Fast break the other way and the Lancers are falling apart. 61-40. Lancers need to keep their chins up here and play to the final whistle. Timeout, Lawrence. Call me a homer, Kev, but was Figueroa fouled after he picked up that rebound flying through the air?
Yeah, definitely. I believe somebody pushed him in the back a little bit.
Yep. He got pushed. The ball was stolen up the other way. Garibaldi, who has 31 points now, obviously is going to finish it on the other end. He picks up the easy 2. And then on the ensuing possession, Andover gets a steal. Garibaldi another easy 2 to bring him to 31.
Well, you ever heard the saying, there's no I in team?
I have.
Yeah, well, for Andover, there is an I in team, and it's Garibaldi.
Oh, yeah, they got 4 I's in that Garibaldi name. He's got 31 points. I mean, got to give credit to Connor Merinder, number 33. He's been tough on the boards. He's had the task of guarding Franziel Reyes. That's no easy task.
Yes.
Got to give him a little bit of credit there. E.J. Perry and Ben Brown, also important factors for the Andover squad. Got to give a lot of credit to the Andover defense. It's been tough. on the Lancers. Head coach Raymond Nunez would like to see a few more fouls called on that Andover defense, but they have held the Lancers to 40 points here with just over 6 minutes left in the game. Vicente is back in the game playing with 4 fouls. Here's Morales running the baseline. Morales for 3. Front rim, out of bounds. Warrior ball. And as I said before the timeout, Lawrence down 21. They need to keep their heads up. They need to play until the final whistle. They need to act like the score is 0-0 right now. What do you think, Kev?
Well, I think they just need to pick up their scoring game and stop Garibaldi. Because
it's a beast.
Yeah.
Speaking of beast,
Who's that?
EJ Perry, number 4, to the basket. Makes it 63-40. Morales brings it in outside to Neal. Fabian for 3. Thought about it. Pulls it back. Here's Vicente. Baseline jumper. Money. Julio Vicente gives Lancer Nation something to cheer about. 63-42. 21-point lead. Lancers bringing a little bit of press. Andover beats it easily. And Garibaldi trying to draw the foul on the 3. Can't get it home. Fabian for 3. No good off the front rim.
Not his day.
Not his day. Not sure how many attempts he has, but he's got at least 5 attempts in this second half alone. And there is O'Connell inside for 2 off the glass. 23-point lead for the Golden Warriors, and they are looking like the 13-3 team that has just destructed the competition in the Merrimack Valley Conference. It's going to be out of bounds off Andover. 4:38 left in this game. Dante Neal, a gutsy player, the junior. Dante Neal, number 15, playing with a twisted ankle. Here's Julio Vicente over to Fabian. He's going to try it again. Back rims it. Rebound Neal. Neal to Fabian in the corner. Fabian pass to Vicente. Thought about the 3. He's double teamed. Almost has it stolen. Vicente down low to Morales. Morales saves it. Here's Vicente. Vicente threw it away. Looking for Fabian, but Fabian made the cut. 4:09 left. 65 for the Warriors, 42 for the Lancers. Here's O'Connell, number 11 for Andover. He brings it up. He passes to Garibaldi. Garibaldi, 31 points on the night. Now here's Perry, who passes to Marinder. Marinder to O'Connell. O'Connell to Garibaldi. Marinder to O'Connell. Number 11, Ryan O'Connell kicks it out. Garibaldi for 3, front rims it. Rebound Neal. Dante Neal sucking it up after a twisted ankle in the 3rd. Neal to Vicente. Here's Vicente. Inside, easy shot by Fabian underneath. Great pass to a wide open Kevin Fabian. Pisacreta back the other way. His Warriors are up 21. Marinder, foul line jumper, not even close. Rebound Enriquez. Here comes Julio Vicente. Pass to Morales, back to Vicente. Here's Dante Neal. He's called for traveling.
I didn't see the traveling part.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you go back, you tell us later if that was a travel or not. But what you say and what we have to say does not matter. It's just those guys in the black and white stripes. They said travel, and therefore Andover gets it. 3 minutes left in this game. Lawrence, for the first time in a while, will not be making the playoffs. Andover, on the other hand, they're going to improve to 14-3. They will be in the playoffs, and they'll be a force in the playoffs. Here's Pisacreta. Pisacreta to the basket. He puts it up with the left hand. No good. We have some subs in the game. That ball's going to be put in by Garibaldi. Here's Juan Cabrera in the game. Fabian up the left-hand side. Fabian puts up the shot. It's blocked by Perry. Recovered by Marinder. Andover's going to slow it. in the game for the Lancers, number 1, Carlos Padilla, the senior, getting some action here on senior night. One of the 7 Lawrence seniors. Garibaldi to O'Connell, O'Connell to Pisacreta, and here's Garibaldi once again. Garibaldi switching from right to left. Inside Perry in a tough spot. Time runs out. Good defense there by the Lancers. 23-point lead. And we're going to go full-blown bench warmers on the bench for both, on the court now for both teams. Chen, number 21 in the game for Lawrence. Fabian still on the court for the Lancers. Dante Neal will come out. Number 33, Juan Cabrera in the game for the Lancers. Number 2, Miguel Ponce in the game, the junior. Lancers will call a timeout to try and get together a little bit of offense. And Kev, the Lancers looks like they won't be in the playoffs this year. Looks like they're going to fall here to a record of 7-9. But what do you make of their effort so far tonight?
Well, they put in a good fight against Andover, but Andover's just one of the best, strongest teams in the state, so it was expected, sort of.
As I said before the game, I was looking at the ESPN Boston, Massachusetts rankings of the high school basketball teams. Surprisingly to me, Andover was not on that top 25 list, but they were listed as one of the first 10 out. So I guess you could say they are a top 35 team in the state of Massachusetts.
Yeah. Definitely a strong team, though.
Andover trying to improve to 14-3. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Looks like they'll be making it 4. Here's Juan Cabrera inbounds to Chen, number 21. Here's Cabrera, number 33. Cabrera brings it into the paint with the right hand. No good. Rebound, Andover. Bad pass. Here's a 3-ball, and it's good. Winfred Pimentel, number 25, puts it home. 1 minute, 25 seconds left on the clock. Andover is going to cycle it around here.
Just burning out the clock.
Absolutely. Head coach Fazio for Andover with a hand motion telling the Golden Warriors to pass. Shot is up and no good. Chen comes away with it. Chen, number 21 for Lawrence, goes inside, kicks back out, jump shot, no good for number 1, Carlos Padilla, the senior. Timeout called by the Golden Warriors with 51 seconds left on the clock. 20-point lead for Andover.
Wow.
Lancers may not be in the playoffs this year, but they still have something to play for on Friday night at Lowell. They will be playing at Lowell against the Red Raiders. They have played Lowell once earlier this year. They lost a close one, 66-61 on January 10th. If you're interested in watching that game in preparation for the game Friday night, feel free to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel because you can watch that game in which the Lancers lost by 5 to Lowell. Warriors set to inbound here with 51 seconds on the clock and a 20-point lead, but they're going to be called for an inbound 5-second violation. Lancers will get it back. Juan Cabrera inbounds to Chen, and here comes Chen. Chen, the junior, passes it off. Pimentel for 3, no good. Rebound Cabrera. Outside, Pimentel thought about another 3. He's trying to slash inside. Outside shot by Padilla comes up way short. Out of bounds though, off Andover. Stays Lawrence ball with 29.2 left on the clock. Padilla inside off the glass, no good. Andover ball, 20 seconds left in this game. We're gonna have a foul called against the Lancers. First personal foul on Chen Chen. 9th on the team, and that will put Andover at the free throw line. Number 32, Jonathan Rodriguez, the 6'3", 170-pound sophomore, misses the first of the 1-and-1. Padilla with a nice rebound. Padilla brings it up. Here's Pimentel, not afraid to shoot. Oh, and it couldn't go down. Cabrera trying to get the rebound. He does. 5 seconds left on the clock. Chen Chen. Final shot here. No good. The rebound by Padilla is no good. And the Lancers fall to 7-9. The Andover Golden Warriors improve to 14-3. The Warriors win this one 67-47. And Kevin, why don't you share some of your overall thoughts and high scorers for tonight's game?
Well, the highest scorer tonight was Julio Vicente with 11, and Lionel with Figueroa with 9. Kevin Fabian with 7. Andy Hernandez. Hernandez with 7, and yeah. For Andover, obviously David Garibaldi with 33, and Connor with 10, and a few other star players: Ben, EJ, Brian O'Connor. I can't even say that name. With a few shots themselves.
O'Connell picked up 5, Pisacreta picked up 4, Perry with 7. Unfortunately, your Lawrence High Lancers will not be in the MIAA playoffs this year, but you can still follow them as they travel to Lowell on Friday night, and they will also be playing in the Mansfield tournament starting on Monday, the 17th. For Kevin Colon, my name is Jay Ozo. We'd like to thank you for watching LPS Media. The final score for the final time: the Andover High Golden Warriors 67, the Lawrence High Lancers 47. We'd like to thank you for watching LPS Media. Thank you for joining us.